In this video, we're going to look at Inventor Face Fillets. So here with Face Fillets 1 from our working files directory, I'll go ahead and start the fillet command, and we'll take a look at a different type of fillet than we're used to. Normally you'll come in here and do a standard constant fillet on an edge, such as clicking here and getting that nice constant radius. Instead of choosing that, we're going to choose the Face Fillet option, which is the second type on the left-hand side. We can also select it in the mini toolbar by choosing Face Fillet here. Notice that we can't combine constant radius sets with face fillet sets. Now, what does a face fillet do? Well, just like it sounds, it takes two faces and blends them together. This is when you don't have an edge that you could utilize to put a fillet on. So in this instance here, I have an imported model which doesn't have any history to it for me to change. And I don't want to have to go in here and add geometry just to get myself an edge to place a fillet on that I want. So instead, with the Face Fillet command, I can select this face and then this face, and it will give me my blending between there. Right now it's currently set to 15 millimeters. I could bring that down to 10. You can see it's smaller. It backfills the geometry behind it. So it actually removes faces behind me as well. Now, if I go too large with this, let's see what happens. Let's say I go to 30. You can see it's still blending and it's still carrying off that face. How about 40? Well, 40 is a little bit too large. How about 35? So it doesn't like that. Let's go down to 32. Still not good. Looks like 30 is the magic number. With the face fillet, you have to take in consideration that your radius value you might play with a little bit. So I like what I see there. I'll go ahead and approve that, and there's my face fillet. Now, obviously, in this particular example, I could have done some other things to get the same type of geometry here, but it might require me sketching something or doing additional extrusions, choosing additional termination planes and things like that. This was just a really quick way to get my geometry that I wanted. Now on Face Fillets 2, which I also have open from my working files directory, we're going to take a look at another scenario here. I'm going to zoom into this area on the part, and I would like to add a fillet between these faces. If I start my normal fillet command, and I choose a value of 0.125 inches, everything looks good. However, I want that radius value to actually be larger. So I want to go to 0.188. Now when I do that, you can see that the fillet only works on a portion of this edge. What I want it to do is be 0.188 all the way up. And that will actually carry over into this second face on this curvature. So the edge fillet does not work for me. So I'm going to change over to a face fillet. I'll choose this as my first face on the left-hand side. For my second face, I'll choose this one. Now you can see that I'm getting the value of 0.093 inches right now. With the Face Fillet command, you can actually add more faces to your face set. So I'll go back up here to my mini toolbar and choose Face Set 2. I want to add this into that face set as well. Here I'll change it to the 0.188 that I want, and I see the result closer to what I'm trying to get to. I'll go ahead and approve that. And I was able to discard the portions of the faces that it needed to accomplish this. I might still need to do a little bit more cleanup, but it's closer to my desired result that I wanted.